So I did all the things you're supposed to do. I was valedictorian of my high school. I went to what was thought to be a great college that was like highly ranked, whatever. And I got what was thought to be a good job in finance. I was working as a professional stock trader. And I remember at one stock trading job, I had several. I had made this particular company $840,000 in 10 months, and I had a base salary of $40,000. And they fired me. I was a casualty of a big mistake that my boss made. I went into that meeting where I got fired, believing I was about to be promoted because my performance had been so strong. Corporate places will just do stuff like that. And the 40-hour work week does not make sense anymore. It exists because 100 years ago, robber barons used to make people work 100 hours a week. And eventually it was decided like, oh, we need to make laws against that because these rich people are exploiting the poor. So we're going to divvy the day up into 3 8-hour segments. So we'll let people have 8 hours to sleep, 8 hours for recreation, and we'll have them work 8 hours. And on top of that, there are studies that show that in a 40-hour work week, people are only productive for about 14 and a half hours. We have no time to pursue what actually nourishes us, what actually lights up our soul when we work these 9 to 5 jobs. We're forced to do them because within this system, we're told that we have to have money to survive. So then the problem to solve is just like, how can we have enough money so that we don't have to do that anymore? And after reflecting on it and doing a lot of Vipassana meditation and a lot of thinking while spending time alone, I came to this eventual conclusion. I think this is why things are fucked up, and this is how we can solve it. Humans of all genders have yin and yang energies, masculine and feminine energies. And this system has been so focused on the external and this idea of productivity, however not real that actually is, because late stage capitalism is all about this sort of linear graph. Things are just supposed to keep going up and up forever. But in nature, we see that things actually move in cycles. We can't have this focused on productivity at all costs. It's meaningless. At a certain point, it does not make you any happier. So we need to heal the feminine energy in all of us, which is about, spending time in receptivity, in meditation. We need to nourish that, let it bring forth creativity through us. There's a lot of joy in the healthy feminine, and the healthy masculine is meant to present a structure for the healthy feminine to be wild and creative. The masculine is not meant to oppress the creativity and the nurturance in all of us. And we see this play out through late stage capitalism in terms of all of the sort of quote unquote feminine energetic professions. Teachers are paid less. Nurses are paid less. All childcare workers are paid less. In the American system, it's really difficult for you to be a woman and have a job outside the home and also take care of your children. You're not getting support that's necessary to do those things well on any side unless you're wealthy enough that you can pay for it. We're at this juncture in history on Earth, and feminine energies are beginning to rise. And in order to be a part of that and not to sort of be a casualty as these unhealthy masculine systems start to fall, we just need to point our energy away from them. We need to quit these 9 to 5 jobs and start supporting alternate mechanisms. And I think the solution there is to create new economic ecosystems that have a conscious and intentional healthy balance of masculine and feminine energies in them from the ground up. Because jobs are going to go away. Governments are not getting up to speed with things like universal basic income. Obviously, inflation is crazy. People are living paycheck to paycheck. They can barely afford the subscription that they have to pay to live inside a house. And buying basic things like food has gotten insanely expensive. This is just it obviously cannot sustain. So there's SEEDS, an ecosystem that I founded that has helped people in need in 30 countries and counting. And it's about getting us out of late stage capitalism. When you help someone in need through SEEDS, you receive SEEDS cryptocurrency in thanks so that the giving people can build wealth if and when those markets go up. And worst case scenario, it's of no cost to you to help someone in need because you're getting the SEEDS as well. You can also redeem a seed to ask for help when you need it. So it functions like global mutual aid, and it can help people out in places like South Sudan, as well as in developed countries like the US, because it can be accessed with an internet connection alone, and it's a decentralized ecosystem. If you're like me and you can feel this system just crumbling around us, but you're not sure where to turn, SEEDS is here for you. But in order for it to succeed at scale and really help a lot of people to shift us out of this situation in which we need to be scrambling to have money to survive, we need more people to know about SEEDS and to be helping people out through SEEDS at the same time. If you have the means, consider helping someone through SEEDS and you'll get SEEDS cryptocurrency and thanks. And you can also be a part of the mutual aid pool when you choose to add liquidity to the pool, which can also garner you earned fees. It's basically a democratic way to create a market without us having to rely on banks. It can earn you free airdrops airdrops and free bonuses as well. And there's a link to do this in the description. I've been watching several of these videos today, and I've been thinking about them for a while because I've noticed like they've been going viral. And it's always this thing where like I appreciate these videos so much. They're interesting. I love to see people questioning the existing system, but nobody has a solution, right? Seeds is a solution. We just need more people to use it. We need more people coming in to help improve it. And if enough of us are doing that, we can just step away from the old system, let it do its own thing. It'll crumble on its own, and we can start nourishing and developing a kinder system over here.